Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to FC27 Ultimate Team. Yes, guys, this is FC27. This is the game that we are going to be seeing in a few weeks' time, and this is how it is going to look. Thanks to EA, we have an exclusive early access opportunity to play an early build of this game where I get to show you guys everything from the packs, the market, and changes that I've noticed on cards in this game. Of course, the new SBC system and how SBCs are looking this year. And look at the background of the menus. It's like the gallery is in the background. We're going to look at the gallery. We're going to look at the pathway evolutions. And even the first thing you see when you log in, this new news tab, which almost kind of shows you a lot of quick access ways to get involved in the game in a lot of different areas right from the get-go. Now, don't worry. As we start the video today, none of this progress, none of these coins, none of these players are going to transfer forward with me into my start of FC27. I will be starting from zero, just like all of you guys. This is just an early build of the game that we were able to get on today. But let's start here with a couple of packs because, as of course we all know, the walkout pack animation is incredibly long. But what you just saw right there is the regular animation for non-walkout cards. It is so much faster, so much quicker, but that's how it looks when you're packing a card that is not a walkout. And I wanted to start by opening a couple of packs here just so you guys could see that, and also send some cards to the club and just get some packs open because that's going to be helpful when I show you the gallery. There's a whole bunch of new features like the gallery and like the new SBC system that I feel like look kind of daunting when you log into the game. But after spending a little bit of time with it on this account, I think I can hopefully explain that to you guys in a really easy to understand way so that you can see this and understand it and have a head start to kind of know what to do when we log into FC27 for the first time. It's crazy to be in the menus of this game this early and to be sharing it with you guys this early as well. Who is that? Brighton Women's Super League Kirby. Nice card there for 83 rated. I know these are not official ratings yet, guys, because I think in this mode of the game, it is the FC26 rating still. Like that Kirby is an 83 rated card there. We've got an ultimate pack here. Let me open this, send this to the club, and then I want to take a look through a lot of the rest of the... What is happening? Is that a hero? Here's the super long pack animation, guys. Center mid. 10 seconds later, Portugal. League One. Wait, Portugal. Vitinha? Why is it purple? Is it a promo card? Team of the week. Wait, there's a hero, but 95 Vitinha. Guys, I just opened an ultimate pack. I was not thinking of this. Vitinha and Robbie Keane. Okay, well, that was an unexpected happening on this video right here because all the other packs that I've been opening have been cards like, yeah, Diogo Costa, 95 Vitinha, and Robbie Keane. That is huge for the squad. The squad is looking terrible. Anyways, it's not that big of a deal because I can't take this with me into FC27, but that is pretty crazy. Guys, let's start from what you see when you log in. I can't believe I just packed that. The news tab here shows foundation objectives, the gallery, SBCs, everything related to foundations, but also you notice on the left side there, if you scroll down, you see FC Invitational, and this is almost like the current promo that is going on inside of the game. There's a schedule of what live events are happening throughout the week. You can get quick access to the token store, to SBCs, to evolutions, to the PvP event, and to the single player event, the gallery, and even objectives. I wonder if this is going to be a new place where we can see all the new content that kind of comes out with the promo when it drops. So that looks pretty cool, and I think those are really nice quick access points to get into whatever part of the game you want to get into when you first log in. So that is the new news tab. That does look different from what we have right now in FC26. Now, on to the other parts of the menus. You can see the top left is very similar. We have the L2 quick scroll options here. It looks very similar to what we've been having for the last couple of years. No massive changes there. But right away, as you can see, the background is very different. It literally shows you the gallery, which we're going to talk about in a second. It shows you the gallery in the background as you're moving through the menus, which is pretty sick. Now, in the play modes, if we go in here, you can see it's kind of broken up a bit different. We've got core modes. That's squad battles, rivals, rush, moments. I would presume that FUT Champs would go inside of this as well. You've got an FC Pro in here. You've got Proving Grounds. outplay all of your opponents in the Survival Global Trials global event. So this must be some sort of like AI single player offline live event tab right here. FC Invitational sounds like some sort of, again, a promo, because there's a PvP, so a online event, and then an AI offline event as well. I was playing this offline, won that one in the middle of this next final showdown there. So that's just kind of the way you look through the play mode. Here's some UEFA Champions League gauntlet events and some Serie A events online and offline as well. So that is the play tab. That looks a good bit different. Now, objectives looks the exact same. As I was kind of mousing through here and looking through this stuff, it looks nearly identical to what we're used to right now in FC26. Of course, you've got some of the branded colors and stuff in here, just like we do already in the game. But this is where it gets pretty crazy. Guys, let's talk about the gallery, because as you see it kind of going and panning through the gallery in the background, this is where you actually enter into it. Inside of the club section, next to squads, evolutions, you have gallery. And as you can see here, when you load into the gallery, you've got a summary of your gallery level, how many sets you completed, how many total items you have in your club as well. I do not have any holographics. I thought for a second that I was maybe going to pack one there with that Vitinha, but this is how you complete sets and how you level up your gallery and you get rewards. I actually just completed my first set, and you can see I graded it inside of here. It was the Premier League set. And guys, we're going to dive deeply into this in another video inside of FC27 Ultimate Team here very soon, but let me just show you the quick, simple way of how you complete a set. I go into the Premier League set. I've got all these cards that are in here. Once again, guys, in the gallery, I don't have to send these cards to my club. If I packed Miles Lewis-Skelly right there, 78 rated, left back for Arsenal, if I packed him and he shows up in the screen where I can decide to send a transfer list, send a club, or a quick sell, if he shows up there, he counts for the gallery. I could quick sell him and he would still count for the gallery. Now, I put all of the Premier League cards in my club with one click by pressing triangle. And right now I'm going to optimize that because I've packed some more Premier League cards. I'm going to see what it pulls up. That Robbie Keane that I just packed actually shows up inside of here. There's a Yuri Tielemans I just packed minutes ago as well showing up. So that is going to up my score. It's at 99,000 instead of 97 or 94,000 for what it was. So I'm going to click regrade, and that is going to get me a little bit closer to the next grade of this set. Boom, as you can see there, I go from level D to level C to level B, and I'm on my way to level A. We're going to dive deep into this again. It does look confusing, but guys, it's really easy. You literally just go in to one of these sets and you press triangle. It auto completes the set for as many players as you have. There's the Vitinha that I just packed, 50,000 score. Then you confirm the changes, and it's not like an SBC. I'm not losing that card. That card is going to stay there for me. Now, the whole point of doing this is to get rewards, and I've gotten 150 gallery tokens for getting a set grade B with this Premier League set right now. So as I pack Premier League cards, I'll be able to upgrade that, and then I will get gallery tokens or other rewards where I can spend them in the gallery token store. So we're starting to deep dive real quick there, but that is how the gallery works. That is where you go. There are a whole bunch of different sets. There's even sets that you can customize, and you can choose what you want in the set, but it doesn't actually count towards your overall set grade. You can make some fun past and present sets of clubs and of countries and stuff like that, and not have them count towards your grade or anything like that, but just have a cool way to collect those sets of cards. Now, let's talk about evolutions, because pathway evolutions are one of the big additions to this year's game, and I think I just completed one here with Wilson Odobert. Actually, you know what? I only completed level 2, but he is a pathway evolution. So right here, you can see I'm selecting a chain in the process, but it's only level 2, so there was no actual selection to be made there. Once I get to level 3, I will have the choice between multiple playstyle pluses on that card. Let me go to a new Evo to show this in a better way. If I put my Vicky Lopez, who I've already started to Evo, into this pathway evolution, you can see here that I've got 3 different options. I've got sprint speed +2 and stamina +2 for reward A. I've got attack positioning +3 and short passing +3 for reward B. So instead of pace and shooting, it's shooting and passing. And then reward C, I've got a jumping and a heading accuracy boost on her card there. So I can just select one of these. Let's say I do pace and shooting. Boom. That's how it would look. Now here's the second half of that same evolution, level 2 of 2. I can get a long shot boost, shot power and power shot, or finishing, ball control, and first touch. I definitely want to have the finishing and the first touch and a little bit of a ball control boost there on Vicky Lopez. So I'm going to click that, and I'm not even starting the evolution by doing that. I've picked my chain, but now I'm going to be in a preview section where I can either start the evolution or I can preview the Evo chain for evolutions that I would want to add on top of her afterwards. Now, there's no available evolutions that she would fit, so I'm just going to go ahead and click start. But that is what was mentioned earlier before this game came out in kind of the pitch notes and stuff like that, is that you can preview Evo chains in game for a card that you haven't even actually started an Evo on yet. But that is kind of the new Evo pathways system there and how it's going to look. It is a little bit confusing at first, I won't lie, but I think after a few times in game, seeing it, using it, it will make a whole lot of sense. So that is evolutions right there. Now, I want to go into the next part of the game that I found a lot different than normal, and that is SBCs. Not a surprise, right? Because we have the brand new SBC system, but not all SBCs are going to use this new system. Guys, check this out right here. I'm inside of like one of the beginner challenge SBCs. I load into the SBC. It auto-populates my players. Auto-populates the players that are best fit to get us up to the level. I need 500 tokens. It's right there. 500 SBC token score is what I need to complete this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click left stick in. It's going to auto select everything. I'm going to review selection. I don't need any of those cards. So I am going to hold to submit those. And boom, that is my SBC score all the way up to 500. And I've gotten my SBC down there. Now we got one more, the Royal SBC. So right now I'm at 415 because I already submitted players into this. What I'm going to do is auto select again. And I'm a little bit short because I need players here that are English, and I'm slightly short, but I can hold to confirm and submit all of those players into the SBC, and I'm just going to be 150 SBC score short. Yeah, it says you've submitted a total of 935. Come back with more in order to complete it. So I'm super duper close, but I would need some more English players to be able to finish that. The new SBC system is really easy to like visualize and see. There are ways, and we're going to dive into this a little bit deeper into another video before or after this, where you can like choose specifically the players. It'll auto-populate the cards, but you can select and see who you want, right? And then of course, like right here, I'm doing this. I just selected all those cards right there. It shows you which ones are in your squad, like the Estevao. I can obviously take players from my storage as well, and I think select them and kind of add them together. As you can see, as I was selecting players right there, it gets me up towards the score up in the top right. So boom, like this. I can select them manually one by one, or I can click select all from where my cursor is at, and it will get me closer to that overall 5,000 token amount that I am needing. So that's how it looks. Again, it looks a little scary, right, when you're first looking into it, but it's not that scary. It'll make a lot of sense when you get hands on the controller and get into the game. And then, of course, we have regular SBCs as well. As you can see here, I'm searching my club for players to put into a gold upgrade. I won't be putting players into that one right now and submitting that SBC there. But that is how SBCs look. Like the menus themselves, as we take a step back out and kind of look at everything, the menus themselves, the whole system doesn't look that much different. The gallery and the SBCs and the pathway evos are definitely the biggest thing. I would also say this news tab is very helpful, and I'm curious to see how that upgrades through in and out the year. But again, like, I love the background of this. Instead of looking at a static stadium like we have for the past couple of years in FC inside of Ultimate Team, you're looking into a gallery that is moving and updating with the cards that you have just packed. Like, I want to see if it shows my Vitinha and if it shows my Robbie Keane that I just packed inside of this as well, because there's my team with Donnarumma. There's the ball that I have, the active match ball that is orange. I've got the England kit. Home and away, those are the active kits that it gave me when I logged into the game. And I believe there's even another section of this where you can, it like kind of shows off. It's like a Hall of Fame type of vibe for the cards that you have. But yeah, right here, look, there's my Donnarumma 90, one of the highest rated cards in my club. There's the 95 Donnarumma as well, and then an 87 McAllister. I don't see the Robbie Keane. I don't see the Vitinha just yet, so I wonder if it takes a minute to update, or maybe I have to submit those guys into sets, because I don't remember if I did or not. But this is cool for like a screensaver type vibe. Look, you like walk in as well. I don't know. I think this is pretty sick. Some people won't care about it because it's just cosmetic and it's just another interesting aspect to it. But if this has the potential to like show off your accolades during the year, Like, let's say I win a daily knockout tournament, and then all of a sudden there's a plaque that goes on the wall, or there's a trophy that goes on the wall, or I get a certain number of sets to grade A. It puts a whole different level of, like, it matters more. It means more for the collection of the cards. Again, I know some people don't really care about that. They just want to build a team and play the game. But I think that that gallery aspect and just the way that you visualize your ultimate team now, like truly collecting the cards, making them look real, like the physical cards in real life in a way. And then also kind of like a man cave, or just like a place where you've got your jerseys, your kits up on the wall. You've got cool stuff related to the club, or maybe things that you win, like I mentioned, up on the wall as well. I think that is really sick, and I think that's one of the biggest changes that you can see here as we get into the menus. Now, a couple more small things that have changed. The market, sure, it looks a little bit different color-wise. I haven't noticed too many differences inside of here. Speed-wise, connectivity-wise, it does feel pretty much the same. Now, one small thing you'll notice, when you click on a player card, it'll tell you if you've collected the player or not. That's pretty helpful, because if you're chasing after certain clubs or certain countries of players, if that's not checked off, then maybe you want to buy that player so you can collect them for the gallery. It also tells you the score of that player. And I'm going to hide my face cam here for a second. Look right behind, like right here. You can see the average transfer market price is now very shown, and it's not hidden. Like before, you had to kind of mouse on the card and see, like, where's it at? Oh, there it is. It's 4.5K. So it looks like EA's trying to implement that system that tracks their card prices in game a little bit more and a little bit better. I mean, that's helpful for a quick check. Like right here, it says Jude Bellingham is 37,000 coins, and it says collected for me because I bought him. That's one of the things that's a little bit curious, and I'm really questioning how that's going to work with this new gallery. Is I bought Jude Bellingham. I'm trying to trade with him right now. Yeah, you know me. I'm trading on a version of the game that I won't even be able to take the coins with me from. That's another point. But I bought him, and so I put him on my transfer list, and I'm selling him. So actually, I get to add him to my gallery. That's a whole other interesting aspect to that there. Anyways, there's not a whole lot of change with the transfer market side of things. And lastly, I want to go back to the store. As you saw here, there's like a turnstile of packs over here on the right. The packs themselves look pretty similar to what we're used to inside of Ultimate Team already, but there's not really a whole lot else going on here in the store. The token store looks relatively unchanged. You have the tokens here, you have the rewards here. I've got 250 tokens. I really can't get too much right now in terms of packs or players, so I'm going to keep saving those up. Probably won't play a whole lot more, but let me do a couple more packs. I've got another Ultimate pack. I cannot believe that Ultimate pack that we got. Here's another one. Let's see if this one's just as juiced. Nah. That pack pull with Robbie Keane and Vitinha was crazy, because here's another Ultimate pack, and all I'm getting is an 84 Damaris. That's crazy. I cannot believe we pulled that on this video. But this is FC27 Ultimate Team. This is how the menus look. And we are going to do another deep dive video, especially on the new gallery and on the new SBCs coming soon in the next couple of days. Guys, it's just so cool to be able to make a video on this and to show you guys this aspect of the game. And is that Bremer? I just looked at Bremer on the market and now I pack him. Crazy, dude. Crazy. But it's just so cool to show you guys this aspect of the game. We're going to spend so much time in here this year. So many SBCs completed. So many gallery sets completed. So many games played and stuff like that. So much time on the market. Doing objectives. The new game modes. Getting the ability to see this early like this is super duper cool. So if you have any questions or you want me to cover something in the next video, make sure you drop them down below in the comments. Or if you have any certain questions about what you saw me click through that you wanted me to cover a little bit more, let me know in the comments as well. Let's end with one more pack. I've got an 80 plus times 3. Actually, I have 2 of them, but let's see if we get to walk out again and have to wait 10 minutes. We don't. We don't. Just have a Chelsea Rapid Plus Women's Super League Chelsea player. Is that Lauren James? Lauren James. Again, guys, these are the FC26 ratings. They're not FC27. But I will see you guys in another video soon. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to smash a thumbs up on it. Comment down below if you have any questions once again. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We have a lot of FC27 content upcoming. And hopefully a lot more just as cool as this. Shout out to EA for allowing this to happen. I will see you guys in another video soon inside of FC27.